Hi friends, today is a big day. We have our 20-week anatomy scan ultrasound, so it's very exciting, a little bit nerve-wracking. You know, they go head to toe and check all the things, checking, the uterus and placenta and all that stuff too, so it's a little bit nerve-wracking. Of course, we want everything to be okay, but Lord willing, everything will be great, and we'll get to see baby today, which is so exciting. We are not finding out the gender, so that's our first time doing this. With the boys, we found out at this 20-week ultrasound, and this time we decided to wait. So hopefully the ultrasound tech does not let it slip, and we will try to make it very clear to her that, hi Liam, that we are waiting this time. So I've got my Hello Baby shirt on, which I also wore when we went to Liam's anatomy scan. So it's a special day. I will try to film what I can. I don't think they're going to let me film in the actual ultrasound room, but we will at least show you the pictures, and hopefully we can get some videos too. I also want to find a chance. I don't know if I'll have a chance today, but I'd like to find a chance to say hi. To say hi. To give you guys just a pregnancy update. I have never filmed videos like this before in a pregnancy, so I'm new to remembering to film updates. Really? What do you think about all this? Oh, interesting. You're going to show us your belly? Boop, 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 boop. Liam's belly. Peekaboo. You're too much. You're too cute. So anyway, I feel like today is a good milestone to kind of, I'll ignore my mess over there, to kind of give an update and all that. So I will try to find the time to do that very soon and include that in this video. Here's our baby. We got this really cool 3D ultrasound video. We also got some cool pictures, but for some reason my computer does not want me to include them in this video. But here's a really amazing video of our little baby. You can kind of see them chewing on their hands and see that sweet little nose and little mouth peeking out. It's just absolutely wild. There's their profile. They're so cute with that little button nose. And then this last video is them yawning. And there's their little heartbeat too. Hi everyone, I'm so glad you're here. I thought I would share a little pregnancy update with you. I thought I would be doing quite a few more of these videos, but this pregnancy is flying by, and I honestly feel like I blinked, and now we're almost 23 weeks, and I feel like I made my last pregnancy announcement video yesterday. So, all right, I'm gonna try and keep this pretty short and sweet. I'm really good at talking way too much and going into way too much detail, so I'm gonna really try to just keep this really basic and just give you kind of an overview of what I've been experiencing and what some of the highlights have been now that we are almost 23 weeks. So the anatomy scan went really, really well, praise the Lord. I was really nervous going into it, as they're gonna kind of check the baby head to toe and check all the things, but thankfully everything looked great. Baby is healthy and growing right on track, so that was really, really wonderful to see, and we got some really great pictures and videos and all that good stuff. As far as symptoms go, thankfully the second trimester so far, we're getting real close to the third trimester now, but the second trimester has been so much better than my first. If you saw my last video talking about this pregnancy, I was super, super, super sick all the way through 16 weeks. 13 weeks, my nausea got better, thankfully. It was more manageable, but I still felt super fatigued and just generally not great until at least 16 weeks. But since then, I've been feeling a lot better, a lot more like myself, much more energized, which has been very necessary as we've been really, really busy. So I've been really, really grateful to be feeling so much better and to have enough energy to kind of keep up with all the things that we've had going on. We have a lot of busy weeks ahead as well, so we're praying that I will continue to feel pretty well for a while longer. know with my boys, I ended up feeling pretty crummy again once my 3rd trimester hit, so we'll see how that goes in a few weeks. Hi, baby. Hi. Like I said, it's been better, but you know, kind of classic for me, classic 2nd trimester symptoms. So insomnia comes and goes. Thankfully, it's not a constant issue, but it comes and goes. I'll have a few good nights and then a few really, really bad nights, but you know, it's better than it being constant. My anxiety has been better, I think much better than it was my 1st trimester. I'm sure being able to feel the baby move and that sort of thing has helped with that, and getting better sleep than I was getting my 1st trimester probably has also helped with the anxiety being better. So it's, you know, it's still a challenge, and for me, I have always struggled with anxiety outside of pregnancy. I feel like the pregnancy hormones just kind of make it more intense and more of a battle, but it's like the insomnia, it kind of comes and goes and comes in waves. There's an ebb and flow. I'll have a couple weeks that are really, really good and a couple weeks that are a little more challenging. So just doing the best I can to let go and surrender, trust the Lord, and lean not on my own understanding, right? Just gotta let go, because worrying does not accomplish anything. With physical symptoms, aches and pains, you know, I had bad sciatica in my last pregnancies, especially my 1st pregnancy. So I'm going to the chiropractor every week now, which is a huge blessing to be able to do that. I'm very, very grateful to be able to go to my chiropractor. They're so sweet, and they were able to get me a lot of relief from those aches and pains in my last pregnancy with Liam. So we're doing that every week, and hopefully that will continue to give me relief from the sciatica. And I have a lot of round ligament pain and lower back pain, just all the aches and pains, but if I stay consistent with those adjustments, it seems to really, really take the edge off. And then hopefully going to the chiropractor regularly will help encourage this baby to eventually get into a good position for the birth as well. We had some struggles with Desi's positioning in my 1st pregnancy, and so ever since then I've been very aware of trying to do all I can to encourage the baby to get into a really good head down position, which thankfully we still have time to work on that, plenty of time, but going to the chiropractor every week should just help to encourage that. We still do not know the gender. I'm not sure if I said in my last video that we were definitely going to wait, and I'm not sure if we made our minds up at that point yet, but at this point we have made our minds up and we are not finding out the gender until the birth. So we're very excited about that. I kind of went back and forth for a little while trying to figure out if that was something that we actually wanted to do, but we found out early with both Des and Liam, and so this time it's just kind of fun to do something different, and it'll be a really, really special surprise. Quincy is still absolutely sure it's a boy, and I think the fact that he is so sure it's a boy is starting to make me also think it's a boy. Plus we just seem to be good at making boys, so I don't know. I'm leaning more towards it being a boy at this point, but we'll see. I think on the ultrasound pictures I kept saying they look different from Des and Liam. I feel like when I saw Des and Liam on that 3D ultrasound, they looked similar, and I feel like this baby looks very different from how they did. Maybe I'm just totally overthinking it. I don't know. So we'll see, you know, it's part of the fun. We'll see what we're gonna have. Well, obviously we'll be so thrilled either way. I'm so excited by the idea of another little boy. My little boys are just so stinking fun. I think adding another little brother would be a blast. But I also would really love to have a little girl and get to experience that. So we'll see. We'll find out not too long from now. I feel like in general with my symptoms, it's kind of an ebb and flow, and I remember that with Des and Liam too. I'd have, you know, a couple weeks where I was feeling really good and, you know, sleeping pretty well, anxiety was pretty under control, you know, managing the aches and pains, all that good stuff. And then I'd kind of go into a downward swing a little bit and feel super hormonal and just having lots of symptoms for a little while. So At the moment, I feel like I'm kind of in one of those downward swings, unfortunately. Just, I don't know, there's just that feeling where you can feel your hormones raging, and then it kind of makes everything more challenging, especially anxiety or, you know, sleep troubles, that kind of thing. But I know from past experience that it doesn't usually last very long, that feeling of everything feeling a little bit more intense. So hopefully I'll start feeling a little bit better again soon. And then, like I said before, we'll see how things go once I get to my 3rd trimester in a few weeks. Going forward, I have my glucose test at my 24-week appointment, so that's just a little over a week away now, which is always a little bit nerve-wracking. Just, you know, whether or not you're gonna pass the test, you know, do I have gestational diabetes? I've never had it before, so I'm hopeful that I won't have it this time, but we'll see. Thankfully, I don't mind drinking the sugary drink. I feel like everyone talks about how disgusting it is and what a pain it is to drink it, and it just, in the past, it's never really been a big deal for me, thankfully. I don't know, it just tastes like a really, really sugary drink. So I don't really mind the process of the test, it's just the results that get me a little bit nervous. So we'll have that appointment soon. Lord willing, that will go smoothly and I will not have to deal with gestational diabetes or anything going forward. I think they also check for anemia and a few other things at that appointment, so I'll definitely be praying about that. I mean, everything is good. Baby is healthy. You know, there's all these challenges that come along with pregnancy, but a healthy baby, you know, at the end of the day, that's what matters, and the good so far outweighs the bad. Like I said, we've been able to feel so much movement, and that's just so special. Probably one of the best parts of pregnancy. And I know after the baby's born, I always kind of miss getting to feel them and just have that special bond with them, just the two of you, you know. But we cannot wait for this baby to get here. It's flying by. I hear so many moms say that the more kids you have, the faster each pregnancy goes. And I feel like that's really been the case this time, especially as we've been so busy the last several weeks. I just feel like I can barely keep up. And I know I'm gonna blink and the baby's gonna be here, and it's just so wild. So wild to think about. So exciting. I did want to mention Braxton Hicks contractions. I've been having more and more of those, which I know they're practice contractions. They're harmless as long as they don't turn into real contractions. So sometimes they make me a little bit nervous if I am having several of them, but usually if I get off my feet and drink much water, you know, just rest, they settle down and go away. With Desi, I started having them at 20 weeks. With Liam, I started having them really early at like 13 weeks. So this time they waited a little bit longer to get going. I think I started noticing them around like 17 weeks. But yeah, I'm starting to notice at least a few of them every day. And I just try to be mindful of, you know, when they're happening and make sure that I get off my feet if they're not settling down. I will go ahead and share a little shot of the bump for you. And then, yeah, I think that's about it. Thankfully, things are good, things are healthy, things are challenging because pregnancy is challenging and growing a new human being is really hard work. So no one said it would be easy, and it certainly hasn't been. But again, the good so far outweighs the bad, and I'm just really, really, really grateful to get to carry this little one. Whoever they are, he or she will find out. And Lord willing, they will stay healthy and growing safely inside until they are ready to thrive out here with us. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I always love pregnancy updates. It's just fun hearing about other people's experiences, and pregnancy is so wild, so crazy, so cool, so challenging, such a blessing. It's crazy. I'll be back with more videos soon. I definitely haven't been uploading as much as I thought I would or would like to, but it's just been so busy. It's been hard to find the time to edit and all that good stuff. So I'll keep getting videos out as much as I can. I do have more sewing content coming for sure. Lots of projects that I'm really excited about. Really excited to share with you. So more sewing videos coming, and we're going to the zoo tomorrow, so I will film that. We're celebrating Desi's 3rd birthday at the zoo with our family, so that'll be really, really special, and I want to document that in part for him because we went to the aquarium recently and he is absolutely obsessed with that aquarium video. He gets to kind of relive it. So thank you for being here, everyone, and I hope you have a really good day. Bye. Here's a shot of the belly. They're growing so stinking fast.